Starr, what did you do over the Christmas and New Year break?
I sat on my bed and used my laptop.
Really? Is that all?
I mean, we also went to like some hot pot place.
What's that famous place called that people go to?
Dainty Sichuan.
It used to be dentist trend, now it's like another one.
And
Yeah, international. Yeah.
what's your favorite dish there?
The rice.
Rice. With what?
The rice.
Oh, well, maybe we'll get more out of him later. Okay, well, we have a video exam to do in, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, a month's time, whenever you feel like it. And I think, yeah, something like that. We may not be ready in 2 weeks, but we hope. It's not too bad. What do you think?
I played it worse than I did at home.
Ah, well, that's very common, so you're not alone. But why do you think you played it worse than you did at home?
It's like the piano is different.
Is that the only reason? Well, piano is always going to be different. So I guess for a video exam, it won't make too much of a difference because you'll be recording it here or at home. But I guess in real life, you do have to be prepared for the piano to not ever be the same as the one that you're most comfortable with, which is probably the one at home, right? So you have to confront that reality. Us pianists, we are rarely the kind that we can carry our own instruments to, wherever we need to give the performance, unless we're Horowitz or Rubinstein. But that doesn't apply to most of us. So you just have to deal with that. It can't be something that you're too hooked up on, right? So besides that, any other factors?
Maybe the nervousness.
Yeah, of course, that's a big factor too. With this piece, would you say that you were most comfortable at the beginning, the middle, or the ending?
The beginning.
Beginning. How come you weren't comfortable at the ending where it's mostly the same?
I've just played the beginning more.
That's a very telling response, right? So the beginning of really all of the pieces that we learn, we tend to know them a little bit better because why? You tell me.
When I start to learn a piece, I just do it like page by page.
So perhaps the strategy for you is to go back and pinpoint different bits in the piece where you don't know it so well. I would suggest you practice the middle bit and the last part of the piece first when you're at home before you start from the beginning. Does that make sense? So you work perhaps back to front instead of front to back so that you can strengthen the bits towards the end that you don't quite know as well as the beginning. We don't need to get too analytical, but I think it's pretty clear that that's what you need to do here, right? Let's move on. Good. You're thinking of the next bit before you finish the first bit. I know it because I hear it and I see it. Da-da-da-da-dum. Dum-ba-da-da-da-dum. I know it's obvious, but you need to master it, right? Let's do it until it's correct. It's better. It's 5.5% better. I would like it 50% better. Again, same thing. Finish. Da-da-da-da-dum. Finish. Suspend yourself. Hands off. And then when you decide that you're ready to play the next bit, go on.